I gotta tell you guys, I might just be the most unlucky gardener there is. So it's happening to me again. Third year in a row, guys. It is prime time to start planting outside, getting things going. And what happens? So when we were at the greenhouse the other day, my wife picked out these pansies because they're on a really good sale. So we don't do a lot of annual flowers. We try to stick to perennials in the front area of our house. But she thought these were really pretty. She liked them. And before I head out of town, I'm going to get these suckers in the ground. Dun dun dun! Yeah, that's right. Another trip out of town. Ugh, right in the middle of the best planting week of the year. Alright, so the goal of these flowers is just add a little bit more color over here. We have these couple bushes. They're kind of dying. They're on the, I mean, they do all right. They can do some coverage, but there's no real color over here. We get some milkweed that comes up in here pretty wild, like this guy. And we let that go because we like to feed the butterflies. But we're going to add these pansies over here, all the way across here, probably into the front area a little bit, just to add a little color to this front garden. What I also am thinking about doing up here is starting to add some things like kale and things like bloody dock, you know, some greens that are edible but also look good, because I want to start utilizing my front area for some food also. So I'm going to mix a little bit of a lot of stuff. I'm going to do some flowers, do little bushes. We're going to do some perennial, I'll probably do some perennial vegetables if I can, but definitely kale, stuff like that. Something that looks cool when it's grown and can also be eaten. So I'm out here planting all these flowers. I can't help but think about how this is the third year in a row it's happened to me. Being sent out of town. The first really good weather planting week of the year. You know anybody who likes purple? Who? Who likes purple? Pink. You like pink? That one out? You need to squeeze it, get the flower? You got to squeeze the bottom. Squeeze the bottom. Like that. Like that. Now pull. Grab right by the sides. Pull it up. See how you do. Hopefully you don't smash it, huh?
Yay!
You did it! Alright. Oh, now you stepped on that one though. Alright. Can you put it in the hole? See this hole right here? Can you put it in that hole? Good job. Excellent. Well, you're helpful.
fancy tree, Dad?
A what?
A fancy tree.
A fancy tree? Kind of fancy. Called the Japanese maple. The Japanese maple?
Yay! 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 Yay!
What are you yelling to?
Yay! Yay! Yay!
One of the things about last year is that I was out of town for like every good planting week there was. And we had the baby. So that's why our garden didn't really look as good last year, because I missed all the really good times to get out there and work in it. So everything was way behind and I just never got caught up on it. Alright, that's a wrap. That's an entire flat of pansies in the front flower bed. It's gonna look really colorful and nice now. I'll give you a good look at it. Alright, so one of the next tasks is I am going to move this comfrey, possibly split it into a couple spots, and it's going back where the new permaculture garden area is going to be. So we got to get to work on this. This comfrey is humongous, and it's really going to stop the hibiscus from growing out and flowering. This guy gets in the way and blocks a lot of it, so this one for sure is going. We moved it up here last year and man, it took off. So I think we'll be able to split this in a few spots and use it all throughout our backyard, which is awesome.